Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Mr. Politics here. And what shall we talk about? Well, let's talk about the attempt by the government to cancel Russell Brand. In case you haven't been watching the news the other week, Russell Brand is in trouble. But that's not what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about the censorship the government are trying to do. It is a dangerous thing the government are trying to do, to censor somebody just because they have a different opinion to you. I mean, the government have just brought in a new bill, the online safety bill, which is made to keep everybody safe. Well, like I said, it's a sinister move by the government to try and censor somebody. I think that it looks like that free speech is at the beginning of the end of free speech in the UK. We don't have any anymore. You have to be careful what you say, especially on social media. I mean, who are the select committee to demand that Russell Brand is taken off social media? He's already been demonetised by YouTube. And of course, YouTube are going to defend that decision. They're going to say that it has nothing to do with free speech, but it does have everything to do with free speech. I mean, and the government are also getting involved as well. The government have no right to try and censor people just because they don't like somebody's opinion. And we've got to try and do something about the government. We've got to try and stop them from doing this, because the way it's going, there'll be no, like I said, there'll be no free speech at all. There is none now. Everything you say is monitored. Every time you go on social media, Twitter or YouTube or something else, especially YouTube and Twitter, they monitor you. That smacks of Big Brother. I mean, this so-called committee has demanded that Rumble remove Russell Brand from Rumble. Well, the owners have, the committee sent a letter to Rumble demanding that they remove Russell Brand from Rumble, but the owners of Rumble have sent the committee a letter telling them where to go. In other words, they've stuck two fingers up to this select committee and told them where to go. Who do they think they are to demand that somebody be, well, they call it demonetised, but I call it censored. That's what it is. It's censorship. Trying to silence somebody who has different opinion to you is an attempt by the government to silence everybody. It's outrageous, and of course now it's too late to do anything about it because the bill's been passed. But we're supposed to live in a free country, free speech, and we're supposed to have free expression as well and free thought. But we don't have any more of that anymore. It would appear that the lefties are trying to silence everybody, which they are trying to do. Every time somebody says the wrong thing, the lefties want them to be cancelled, to be gone forever. This is what they want to do to Russell Brand and others as well who say the wrong thing. I don't know what it'll be even worse if Labour get in, because they are censorship mad. Labour Party, they'll try and do everything they can to silence voices, dissenting voices, to stop people from saying what they want. I mean, YouTube has become censorship mad. If, like I said, if somebody says the wrong thing on YouTube, they demonetize you, or they give you 3 strikes and your YouTube account is terminated. They silence you that way. Well, I think it's about time the people did something about this government. I mean, Rishi Sunak is bonkers. So is Keir Starmer. And don't get me started about the loony liberals. They're all for censorship. They're trying to silence everybody. But if you're a lefty, you're allowed to say whatever you want and basically get away with what you want. But if you're a conservative commentator, they silence you. They don't like what you say. They silence you. They shut you up. What has happened to the UK, I do not know. I do know what's happening. All the lefties seem to have a position of power, which they've always craved. They always seem to go after somebody who, like I said, say the wrong thing. But it's time that the conservative commentators on social media started to fight back. Tell these loony lefties where to go, and you are not going to silence us. We will not be silenced by useless Sunak or by select committees or even by loony lefties. We must find our voice and we must continue to speak out against them. Well, that's the end of this video. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all again in another one.